If you, damn, I can't even make this a public. Can't even be messy in public and talk to the people who have the other studio over my video. Cause then y'all gonna know where I shoot. And then somebody might show up and then I'm gonna have to shoot you. Cause I can't just take people just popping up, showing up. That's some stalker shit. I guess indirectly making a video so that I can communicate with someone who I literally share a wall with isn't better. Diary feelings, put in the diary, not in the video. What up, y'all? My name is Jade Fox, and this is the Madeyoulooks channel, and today, we're gonna get ugly. Today, we're gonna get nasty. Today, we're gonna get messy. Messy. I'm gonna be talking about all the things that I just think are ugly. And here's the thing, we love disclaimers, okay? We don't want feelings to get hurt, okay? I don't even know you, so it don't even make sense for you to have your feelings hurt. Cause how can I talk about your style, okay, if I don't even know you, all right? So just because I think these things are ugly, that means nothing if you like them. This is just my video where I talk about what I believe in. And what I believe is that these fugly items shouldn't exist. Let's go ahead and start off with the first one, ballet flats. I think that ballet flats have never contributed anything good to this world. I don't think aesthetically they are attractive. I don't understand how they're comfortable considering there is no sole. It sounds like a wet flip-flop hitting the ground, which sounds like your raw foot hitting the ground. For the long-toed, I can see the crevices in between each toe before the lip of the shoe before we even got to that part. There's another personal reason also why I hate flats, but beyond that, it's just ugly. I don't understand the appeal of a ballet flat. They're not even cute on ballet dancers. It looks kind of like these Raggedy Doll, Polly Pocket fucking shoes. These shoes are ugly. And the thing is, there are so many other things that you could wear in the place of a ballet flat. You know what I mean? Like when I see someone in ballet flats, I'm hoping that it's never the first choice. I'm hoping that this is some last resort type of stuff. You know what I mean? Like they lost my luggage at LAX. And so I had to reach down in my bag and see what I had because I had no more shoes. So you threw the Raggedy Ann 14s on. Like that's what I'm assuming anyone who walks out of their house wearing ballet flats, I'm assuming that's what you're up against, okay? Because there are just so many other shoes that you could wear. You could wear a sandal. You could wear a flat that is just a bit more stylized. Point that toe, sis. Point it. Get a sling back maybe, on that bitch. Get a clog. I would take a pair of Crocs over ballet flats. And people have very strong feelings about Crocs. Crocs are like the Jimmy Fallon of shoes. Like people just have strong opinions for no reason. But yeah, them flats, burning hell, gotta go. They make your feet look like cartoon feet. Like, you know how when you used to draw people before you knew how to draw for real, and you would just draw, when you would get to the foot part, one foot will be angled this way and then the other foot will be angled this way because you drew a foot like this and then you drew the other foot like this. That's what the ballet flats are giving. Silhouette wear. The ballet flat is a real silhouette challenge, okay? So this next one, I'm gonna be a little easy. I'm gonna ease up because these shoes have a cultural significance. I don't know if I'm quite aligned with, but I know there's a cultural significance there. But I still think that cowboy boots are very hard on the eyes. The thing about cowboy boots, when I look at a pair of cowboy boots, I see craftsmanship, okay? I see tradition. I see a lifestyle. I see ruggedness. I see work. I see achievement. I see purpose and functionality when I look at a cowboy boot. Have I ever looked at a cowboy boot and gone, material girl? No, because they're fucking ugly. I have my homegirl, she works at Hogs and Heifers, okay? And we went to a boot barn and she was showing us all boots in the boot barn, okay? I saw the Ruta to that Tuta. And from that root to that toot, it was a no for me. Listen, the thing is, if you're wearing cowboy boots and you're not in a field, and you're not, you know, in a Coyote Ugly inspired bar, if you're not, you know, wrangling moose and spitting tobacco in a bucket from the 20s, why are you wearing them, bro? Like, when I think of like a pair of cowboy boots, someone out wearing a pair of cowboy boots right now, I see a woman, a white woman in her late 40s, maybe even 50s or 60s. No, this is giving like 40s, 50s. Okay, she has on a pair of cutoff shorts along with a Heineken beer that is room temp inside of a koozie in one hand. She has on one of those gas station t-shirts. And when I say gas station t-shirt, I don't mean gas station t-shirt like she got it from the gas station. I mean gas station as in aesthetics. So like it has like a saying on it that's like, 2 things that are gonna be free tonight: beer and butt, and it has like 2 thumbs on it or something, you know what I mean? Or like, thank you, kiss me, I'm Irish, like some shit like that. And then she's got like a bump it in her hair, or like a banana clip or something, and an Apple Watch. And she's at a Josh Groban concert. Like, that's what I imagine the person who's living in cowboy boots right now. Like I said, y'all, this ain't my ministry. This is not my trajectory, okay? So I know how I sound. But I also mean everything that I'm saying right now too. Like, I appreciate cowboy boots for what they are. I appreciate cowboy boots for where they've been and what they've been to whom, okay? My dad wears cowboy boots. He's been wearing cowboy boots. He's a country ass. He is country. He is country. So it makes sense for him to have cowboy boots with the 1950s dust still on the bottom of them boots, okay? I get it. On a cultural level, I get it. But when I look at them with my eyes don't get it. It's funny because I have a whole video on BuzzFeed right now, or not BuzzFeed, but it's like a branch off of BuzzFeed where they invited me on to like help style a pair of cowboy boots. And I think I did a good job considering my feelings about them. But one of the concerns in the comments was like, well, everyone who did it well basically just covered them up. And yeah, girls, yeah, girlies. Desperate times come for desperate measures. Cover them hoes up. This is less of like something that I just think is ugly and more of something that I just don't think has anything attractive about it though. And that's Apple Watches. The thing is, I appreciate Apple Watches similar to cowboy boots from a function standpoint. If you're a personal trainer, hub 1, hub 2, setting up the reps, squat, dumbbell. Like, I get that when you're in the middle of counting someone's reps, you can't be just having your phone, you know, like this. You gotta have the Apple Watch so that you can keep the time, but also check the messages and see what your daughter is up to. Like, I understand the function aspect of an Apple Watch. But when I tell you, I think the first time I realized I don't like Apple Watches is when a friend of mine got married and her husband was wearing an Apple Watch in the photos. And I know I'm a picky, annoying type of girl, but like, that wouldn't piss you off. I just can imagine. It's my like wedding moment, okay? We're taking the photos. These are gonna be the photos that are gonna go down in history, okay? When we have kids and they post their little, y'all were raised by Robert and Martha, I was raised by Jade. Like, I know what this is gonna be that photo, okay? I get it. So the importance of the moment is on my shoulders and I'm aware of it, okay? So I'm gonna pull out all the stops. Hair is gonna be done, nails gonna be done, fit's gonna be here, weather's gonna be perfect because I planned for it to be perfect. The flash is gonna be flashing in the way that it needs to flash. And what I don't want is to look over at you and see an Apple Watch. I understand this sounds very irrational to some, but for the girls who think about the details, for the girls who are thinking about the full picture, I'm spitting. For the girls who think about the full picture, an Apple Watch it's just not gonna do it. And I know that you can like switch the band out. The girls are getting like Hermes bands, okay? You can go on Amazon and get you like a nice little like gold, silver, even a rose gold band. Like, you can dress it up. There's probably been one time where I've seen an Apple Watch where I was like, okay. I was like, ooh, okay, that's cute. It was like the silver watch, like silver back on it, and then she had like a silver and gold metal like clasp and band. And I was like, that's nice. But anytime I've seen an Apple Watch styled, it's just not quite giving to me. Or worse, you know what the thing is? When someone gets fully dressed and they look amazing, and then you just see that big ass black square. It's right there. Just Roblox right there, you know? Lego right there. I think I would feel differently if it had an actual like time face on it. Similar to like how those, like, you know, those TVs, I think they're like LG TVs or Panasonic TVs, I'm not quite sure. But the ones that there are TVs, but when they're not functioning TVs, they double as like artwork. And so it just looks like a piece of art on the wall. I almost wish it was something like that where you waved your hand over it or something and it was gave you all the Apple Watch energy that you needed, but as soon as you weren't using it, it kind of just looked like a regular square face watch. I'm here for that. I just think that it just makes me look like a PE coach, no matter what I'm wearing. And I guess what I'm wearing today doesn't help, but it's just not for me. This next one is a little complicated. Designer sneakers. Designer sneakers, to me, are some of the worst investments that you can make. Mainly because they all look like Payless sneakers. And I'm not shading Payless sneakers. I'm shading the designer sneakers who go out of their way to rip off a rip-off and then charge you all the gold doubloons for it. They're gonna say you're gonna need 3,000 Krabby Patties to buy this Gucci sneaker that looks like a Payless clearance bin item. The thing is about designer sneakers, a lot of them just rip off the sports sneakers that we already like and that are way cheaper. A lot of designer sneakers adopt the Air Jordan 1 formula. They adopt the Air Force 1 formula. They adopt the Adidas Stan Smith formula, right? They put it in their own designer colorway, add some unnecessary weird shit to it, and then say, here is a whole designer sneaker. Ooh, isn't it so nice? And the thing is like, no, like it very rarely looks better than the thing that they're trying to replicate. The original will always look better than the designer version. And the thing is, there are a lot of designers that I love. I love Dior, I love Off-White, and Off-White is a more sneakerhead driven, a more streetwear centric kind of brand. So I think that's why they have more of a pulse on shoe design, sneaker design, and why a lot of their sneakers are quite nice. But when it comes to like Balenciaga sneakers, just buy ASICs. Why would you buy this when you could just buy the thing that they're literally ripping off? And also, another thing about designer sneakers is the shelf life of a designer sneaker is way shorter than anything else. Like, it seems like because designer sneakers, there is this kind of like try hard feature to a designer sneaker. I feel like the shelf life of them is just way shorter. So a Balenciaga shoe that looks like an ASIC shoe is gonna have a much shorter life than the ASIC shoe, because the ASIC shoe has become clearly enough of a staple, enough of a classic to inspire all of these variations from brands like Balenciaga, right? And so why would you spend money, once again, all the double Krabby Patties on the Balenciaga sneaker when you could just pay for the original that will not go out of style? Yet this one will absolutely go out of style. Not quite understanding. There are brands that do like minimal versions and they pretty much just adopt the silhouette and the silhouette only. And I would think an example of that would be like these Saint Laurent high tops that I kind of want, but they low-key look like just Air Jordan 1s, but they've adjusted them just enough so that they don't feel like such a ripoff of an Air Jordan 1, but also have added just enough to not be so tacky, in my opinion, and be able to give you a clean look, right? And make you feel like this is something that's new and not just a rip of something else. I think that there are certain brands that do well, but overall, most designer sneakers, in my opinion, are just not it. They're just such waste of money, such a waste of money. And the last one, I gotta breeze through this because my light is blinking. Spray on skinny jeans. Girl, don't nobody wanna see the kneecaps. If you wanna see the kneecaps, just take the jeans off. Let's see the kneecaps for what they are. Take the mask off, mask mandate, ain't no more of that. Let me just see the regular kneecaps. Let me just see the calves, because the spray-on skinny jean vibe is not hitting, girl. I just don't, it doesn't really matter what your legs look like. It doesn't matter how muscular your legs are. It doesn't matter how big your legs are. It doesn't matter how long, slender your legs are. The spray-on skinny jeans don't look good. I would rather just see your bare legs, you know what I mean? Or just something in a more straight leg. I think that there are ways to go for a slim fit or something that cuts very slim to the body without looking like you are, you know, sprouting. I think that there are ways to do that. But just seeing all the crevices of someone's leg without their actual leg is just kind of jarring to me. It's kind of jarring to me. It kind of reminds me of M&Ms. You know, like M&Ms, they have like the little M&M body, even then their legs are like normal, like their legs are just like leg shaped, like human leg shaped. Like that's what I imagine them to be. And they just, and of course, you know, when you prepare them with like chunkier sneakers and stuff, it's not really, that's not quite a vibe either. Once again, personal preference. This is, I mean, you literally clicked on my video on my channel, girl. So I don't know what you expected other than to hear what I thought, but those are my thoughts. Let me know what y'all think. Are y'all with me on some of these? Are you not with me? Are you ready to argue? Just know you're gonna have to argue with your mama in the comments, because I said what I said in this video, okay? But as always, wear what you want, wear what you like, and wear it out, even if I think it's ugly. And I'll see y'all soon. Bye.